High above the towering peaks, a young eagle soared through the vast expanse of the sky. The air was crisp and clear, the perfect conditions for a majestic flight. The eagle felt invincible, its spirit soaring as high as its wings carried it. Its wings, strong and powerful, cut through the air with effortless grace. Each flap was a testament to its strength and agility, honed through countless hours of practice and instinct. The eagle reveled in the freedom of the open sky, a master of its domain. The sun, a radiant orb of golden light, bathed the eagle in its warm embrace. The golden rays highlighted the eagle's feathers, making them shimmer like precious metal. It was a moment of pure harmony between the bird and the elements. The eagle, with its keen eyesight, scanned the world below, its gaze piercing through the clouds. It could see the vast landscape stretching out beneath it, a patchwork of forests, rivers, and valleys. Suddenly the sky darkened, a foreboding sign of what was to come. Ominous clouds gathered, their swirling forms casting an eerie shadow over the land. The once bright and inviting sky turned menacing, filled with the promise of a storm. The eagle sensed the change, its instincts alerting it to the impending danger. A fierce storm, unexpected and unrelenting, was about to be unleashed. The air grew heavy with moisture, and the distant rumble of thunder echoed through the mountains. The eagle knew it had to prepare for the worst. The wind howled like 1,000 wolves, tearing through the mountains with ferocious intensity. Trees bent and swayed under the force of the gale, and the once calm landscape was now a scene of chaos. The eagle braced itself, its wings fighting against the turbulent air. The young eagle, caught off guard by the sudden shift in the weather, struggled to maintain its flight. The wind was relentless, pushing and pulling it in every direction. It took all of the eagle's strength and skill to stay aloft. The wind, now a raging torrent, buffeted its body, threatening to tear it from the sky. The eagle's wings ached from the effort, but it refused to give up. It had faced challenges before, but this storm was unlike anything it had ever encountered. Rain, heavy and relentless, lashed down, blurring the eagle's vision. Each drop felt like a tiny hammer, pounding against its feathers and making it difficult to see. The world around the eagle became a blur of gray and white. Fear surged through the eagle's heart. It had never felt so vulnerable, so at the mercy of the elements. The storm was a formidable opponent, and the eagle knew it had to find a way to survive. It had never encountered a storm of this magnitude before. The sheer power of the wind and rain was overwhelming, and the eagle's confidence began to waver. But deep within, a spark of determination remained. Its instincts screamed at it to seek shelter, to find refuge from the onslaught of the elements. The eagle scanned the landscape below, searching for a safe haven. It knew that survival depended on finding shelter quickly, before the storm could claim it. Yet, even in the face of this terrifying ordeal, a spark of something unyielding flickered within the eagle's breast. The storm raged on, with thunder roaring and lightning splitting the sky, but the eagle's spirit remained undeterred. It was as if the very essence of resilience was embodied in this magnificent creature. It was the indomitable spirit, the unwavering will to survive that burned brightly within all eagles. This spirit was not just a fleeting emotion, but a deep-seated drive that had been nurtured over countless generations. The eagle's ancestors had faced similar storms, and their legacy of courage and strength was now a guiding force. This was not a time to surrender to fear, but a moment to rise above the challenge. The eagle knew that every storm it faced was a test, a trial that would only make it stronger. It was a chance to prove its mettle, to show the world that it could soar above any adversity. With a mighty beat of its powerful wings, the eagle fought against the wind's fury. Each flap was a testament to its strength and determination. The winds howled and tried to push it back, but the eagle's resolve was unshakable. It was a battle of wills, and the eagle was determined to emerge victorious. It refused to be grounded, to be defeated by the storm's relentless assault. The storm was fierce, but the eagle's spirit was fiercer. It soared higher, defying the dark clouds and the torrential rain. It was a symbol of hope and resilience, a beacon of strength in the face of overwhelming odds. Each gust of wind, each lash of rain, only strengthened the eagle's resolve. The storm was a crucible, forging the eagle's spirit into something unbreakable. It was a reminder that true strength is not just physical but also mental and emotional. The eagle's heart was as strong as its wings, and it would not be broken. The eagle remembered the lessons it had learned from its elders, the wisdom passed down through generations of eagles. These lessons were not just about survival, but about thriving in the face of adversity. The elders had taught the young eagle that storms were a part of life, and it was how one faced them that defined their character. It remembered the stories of its ancestors, of how they had braved countless storms and emerged victorious. These stories were a source of inspiration, a reminder that it was not alone in its struggle. The eagle was part of a lineage of warriors, each one having faced their own battles and emerged stronger. Inspired by this legacy of resilience, the young eagle refused to give up. It was determined to add its own story to the annals of its lineage. The storm was just another chapter, another opportunity to prove its worth. The young eagle's heart swelled with pride and determination as it faced the tempest head-on. It would not allow the storm to break its spirit. The storm was a formidable opponent, but the eagle's spirit was indomitable. It soared through the tempest, its eyes fixed on the horizon, knowing that beyond the storm lay clear skies and new opportunities. It would not let fear dictate its fate. The eagle's journey was far from over, and each storm it faced was a stepping stone to greater heights. With every beat of its wings, it reaffirmed its commitment to rise above adversity, to soar above the challenges, and to embrace the boundless sky. The eagle, its vision blurred by the rain, knew it couldn't fight the storm head-on. It needed a new perspective, a different approach. So it did something extraordinary. It shifted its focus. Instead of looking at the storm, at the chaos and danger that surrounded it, the eagle lifted its gaze. It looked beyond the storm, beyond the dark clouds and the torrential rain. It fixed its gaze on the one thing that remained constant, the one thing that even the fiercest storm could not extinguish, the sun. The sun, though hidden behind the thick veil of storm clouds, was still there. Its light, though diffused, still shone through, a beacon of hope in the midst of the tempest. Focusing on the sun gave the eagle a renewed sense of purpose. It knew that as long as it kept its eyes on that distant light, it would find its way. It would weather the storm. With each beat of its powerful wings, the eagle soared higher, rising above the turbulence that raged below. The eagle's wings, a symbol of strength and resilience, worked tirelessly, propelling it higher and higher. Each flap was a testament to the eagle's unwavering spirit, its refusal to be grounded by the storm. The wind, though still strong, no longer felt insurmountable. The rain, though still heavy, no longer blinded the eagle's vision. The eagle, by shifting its focus, by harnessing the power of its wings, was overcoming the storm. Section 5. Embracing the storm. As the eagle soared higher, something remarkable happened. The storm, once a terrifying adversary, began to feel different. The eagle, no longer resisting the wind and rain, started to move with it, to dance with the elements. The eagle realized that the storm, though destructive, was also a part of nature's grand design. It was a force of change, a catalyst for growth, and the eagle, by embracing the storm, by refusing to be broken by it, was emerging stronger, more resilient than ever before. The eagle's journey through the storm was not just about physical survival, it was about spiritual growth. It was about facing one's fears, about finding strength in adversity, about embracing the challenges that life throws our way. Section 6. The Ascent to Greatness. The eagle, now soaring high above the storm, looked down and saw the world from a different perspective. The storm clouds, though still present, no longer seemed so daunting. The sun, now shining brightly, illuminated the path ahead. The eagle had not just survived the storm, it had conquered it. It had risen above the challenge, emerging stronger and more determined than ever before. It had embraced the storm, not with fear, but with courage and resilience. And in doing so, it had discovered its true potential. The eagle's journey is a powerful metaphor for our own lives. We all face storms in our lives, challenges and setbacks that test our strength and resilience. Section 7. Facing the sun, conquering our fears. Just like the eagle, we have a choice. We can choose to stay grounded, letting our fears and doubts keep us from soaring, or we can spread our wings and take flight, embracing the challenges that come our way. We can either succumb to our fears, allowing the storms of life to break us, or we can choose to rise above them. The eagle, undeterred by the turbulent skies, teaches us that resilience is key. It shows us that even in the face of adversity, we have the power to keep moving forward. We can choose to face the sun, to focus on our goals, and to harness our inner strength to overcome any obstacle. The sun represents our dreams and aspirations, a beacon of hope that guides us through the darkest times. By keeping our eyes on the prize, we can navigate through life's challenges with determination and courage. The eagle's unwavering gaze towards the sun symbolizes our own ability to stay focused on our aspirations, even amidst life's turmoil. Its sharp vision reminds us that clarity of purpose is essential. When we know what we want and remain steadfast in our pursuit, no obstacle is too great to overcome. It reminds us that our dreams and goals are our guiding lights, leading us towards a brighter future. The journey may be long and arduous, but with each flap of our wings we get closer to our destination. The sun's rays breaking through the clouds symbolize the breakthroughs we achieve when we persist. The eagle teaches us that true strength lies not in the absence of fear, but in our ability to confront it, to rise above it, and to emerge from the storm stronger than before. Each challenge we face is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become more resilient. By embracing our fears and pushing through them, we can achieve greatness and soar to new heights. Section 8. The Eagle Within Us. Each of us carries within us the spirit of the eagle, the potential for greatness, the ability to soar above our limitations. We all have the power to face our fears, to embrace our challenges, and to emerge from the storms of life stronger and more resilient than ever before. Just as the eagle uses its powerful wings to soar above the storm, we too can tap into our inner strength, our resilience, and our determination to overcome the obstacles that stand in our way. The next time you find yourself facing a challenge, remember the eagle. Remember its unwavering spirit, its courage in the face of adversity, and its unyielding determination to reach the sun. Section 9. The Unbowed Spirit. The eagle never bows its head, it always faces the sun. Let this be a reminder to us all that we too can choose to face our challenges with courage, grace, and an unyielding spirit. We can choose to rise above the storms of life and soar to heights we never thought possible. We all have the potential for greatness within us. Let us embrace our inner eagle and soar towards the sun.